Well, the impending arrival of Jefte is not happening in this transfer window. It was widely reported that Rangers had agreed a deal to sign Jefte Vital from Fluminense in Brazil. The Brazilian left back was on loan at Apoel Nicosia, and Rangers were merely waiting for it to be confirmed that Apoel would allow him to leave in this window. Now, you may say, well, why is that the case? He's Fluminense's player. Well, it emerges that the loan agreement that was done between Fluminense and Apoel Nicosia was a deal with an option to buy, and also it was with no break clauses in that contract, a little bit like the Yanis Hadji loan to Alaves. Obviously, Yanis Hadji cannot be recalled by Rangers unless Alaves want to cancel said loan. In this case as well, it is the same again with Jefte, that unless Apoel Nicosia agree to cancel the loan, the player cannot leave and cannot go anywhere else. Now, it's been reported by Fabrizio Romano that the deal has collapsed. This is what has been put out by Fabrizio Romano in the last half an hour. He said, Jefte, Rangers deal has collapsed as Apoel are not willing to break loan for the second half of the season. But I'm told Rangers have a verbal pact in place to reactivate the option to sign Jefte in the summer transfer window. Deal could really happen in June. Now, a few points to pick out of that tweet from Fabrizio Romano is the fact that it is Apoel Nicosia who are blocking the departure of Jefte and will not allow him to leave to come to Ibrox. So, you know, that may have been some of the reasons around why Jefte went AWOL. Apparently, he is now back with Apoel and training with the club. Obviously, the other issue is that there is nothing in writing as regards this deal. It is a verbal pact, and we know how easy verbal pacts are to be broken. So there's absolutely no guarantee that Jefte will arrive in the summer transfer window. Now, obviously, this is really disappointing. I think a lot of people had got very excited at the prospect of the arrival of Jefte. A lot of people seeing him as a very talented left back. A big tall guy, good going forward, great assists and goals record this season, a cracking player, a really talented player, someone who could really add to this team. Not only could he play left back, but he could also play left wing. Obviously, that deal has now collapsed. It appears that Rangers will not seek any replacement for him and will instead stay with Ridvan and Borna Barisic till the end of the season. Now, it does emerge after, obviously, Galatasaray said that they would not increase their bid for Ridvan Yilmaz, that Ridvan is going absolutely nowhere. There was obviously rumours of Borna Barisic going to Roma. Roma have now signed Angelino on loan, who is a left back. So there is no chance of Borna departing to go to AS Roma. There is obviously as well reports that Borna has 10 pre-contracts on the table for him for the summer. So with the likelihood that, you know, these 10 pre-contracts are there, where he will be offered all the money that was going to be paid to Rangers in a transfer fee as a signing on fee or as some sort of bonus when he signs, it would not make any sense for Borna to obviously move on in this transfer window, as obviously he would obviously rather the money goes to him than Rangers. Other people have also argued that, you know, if we couldn't shift on, Ridvan and Borna having 3 left backs on the books would not make a lot of sense, especially as obviously Ridvan is in cracking form at the moment. It would obviously mean that Ridvan would obviously, you know, be the starter. Jefte therefore would not play. So what's the point in having him here at this stage? So I think this is a decision that will be taken in the summer, whether this deal will be followed through on, you know, given the fact that it does look increasingly like that Borna Barisic will be leaving the club in the summer on a free, thank God. You know, the one thing that does worry me though slightly is the fact that if Ridvan was to revert to how he has been previously and get injured, that means we would be dependent on Borna Barisic till the end of the season, which is worrying indeed, given the fact that Borna has slowed down an awful lot and is certainly not up to the standards we need if we're actually going to make a serious league title campaign, a serious league title bid in the second half of this season. Well, guys, deal's off. No Jefte. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And as always, guys, please smash that sub and help me guess. Let's see if we can get that 5,000 mark as soon as is possible. On the way out, 2 things I always ask of you. Number 1 is to smash the like. And number 2 is to remember always, we are the people.